Leaving work in my pajamas means it's time to hike. This is Big Bend, Outer Mountain Loop. Alright, so on my way leaving work, headed out to Burnett, Texas, where I'll be meeting Kathy and everybody else at Aaron's house. And then we'll hop in Kathy's car and we're all gonna start heading on our way down to Big Bend. Gonna do the Outer Mountain Loop. A long ass drive to Big Bend through parts of Texas that look so desolate. I think we passed the butthole of Texas just over there. Say hi, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Ooh, I forgot to show you the Grinch jammies. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so we got our water cached now over at the trailhead here. They got a cool little bear box. Got all our water in there. Ran into a guy who's camping here.
I know.
And he's doing the loop as well, finishing Saturday. So anyway, back up the road. Alright, it's hike morning. We got one last thing, caching water at Homer Wilson Ranch. So we're hiking down there with these big jugs of water. And it is a foggy day. We're all in the clouds here. We've got just a little short walk down to the cache boxes. It's similar to the one that was over at the Dodson. So caching water at Homer Wilson is an absolute necessity because it is the only place between Fresno Creek and the end of the hike that there's any water is what you leave here. So here's our water cache. Now we got that done, we'll drive back to the trailhead and start our hike. Yay, it's here, finally. Yeah. All right, it's finally that time. We are on the trail. We're still climbing. Been climbing all day, it feels like. But look at this view.
Pretty amazing.
That still means we got a lot of climbing to do. Just wanted to show y'all where we started from. Do you see right there? That's where we started at. Way down there, see the buildings? We've been hiking away. All right, so it's lunchtime now. Everybody's having themselves a little snack. And we've been hiking for about 2.5 hours, and we've made it just about 3.5 miles. So for the climb we've been doing, it's a tough climb. It's a lot of switchbacks, but it's I think the worst part of it is over with for now. We still have some climbing, but not like what we've been doing. Bye. What? I did it again. I said bye. Why do I always say bye? All right, we are home for the night, and everybody's getting set up, picking their spots where they want to put their tent. And then after that, it'll be time to go check out some amazing views, sit down and relax, rest our feet, and get ready for tomorrow. Here's what dinner time on the trail looks like. Sitting here, eating, and looking out at a beautiful sunset. Ah, so gorgeous. Having dinner, and all of a sudden I hear behind me, "Hey, what you doing?" And wouldn't you know, who comes walking up unexpected?
A wild Todd appears.
Love surprises on the trail. Good morning. Okay, I guess we'll call this Memoirs from the Tent. Anyway, it's probably about a little bit before 6:30 in the morning, and yesterday we did 7 miles. We left from the Chisos and hiked up here to the South Rim with some beautiful views. Today we'll be doing about a 14-mile day, so it's going to be a long day, but we don't have a bunch of climbing like we did today. So yeah, we'll go pick up our water cache today. We got a lot of downhill and then hiking across the desert floor to our campsite. And then hopefully get some nice star pictures. The stars out here are just amazing. I'm having my coffee now and start getting ready for the day. Bye. All right, got on the trail about 8 o'clock, like exactly when we wanted. Even had time to do pictures, but now we've had a couple glimpses of the view that we're coming up on, and it looks like it's going to be spectacular. So super excited about that. Should be coming up on it here shortly. Oh man. You guys gotta see this. It's amazing.
Worth every second of the climb.
I mean, just wow. You guys, this is just amazing. I mean, there's no way this video that I'm doing can even do this justice. It is just absolutely amazing. Okay, y'all, last one. But these clouds coming over this ridge back there is just so cool. Isn't that amazing?
Are you videoing?
Yeah.
Hi.
Y'all, this is just so pretty. I just can't even stop filming this. Those clouds over there, just doing some cool stuff. Way over here, you can make out Santa Elena Canyon. That canyon is so huge. We are about, what'd you say, Todd, 30 miles away? Yeah, we're about 30 miles away from that. I don't want to leave. It's hard to do, but I'm doing it. I'm making myself walk away. Here I go. I'm walking away from it. I didn't want to, but we got a long day of hiking. But wow, I mean, y'all, wow, Jesus. God made us an amazing place to live, I tell you. If anybody ever said that there's no beauty in the desert, they have no freaking idea what they're talking about. Because this is just spectacular. Coming down this Boot Canyon trail and looking at this section of the canyon where the water runs down, it looks like a flash flood's come through here at some point. I mean, these trees are all dead, so it had been a long time ago, but it's pretty interesting. This whole hike has just been amazing. I've done this outer mountain loop once before, but we never came through this part. So all of this is stuff that I've never seen before. And those views off the south rim, we didn't go over there. In fact, right now, we're hiking back up to the place where we had turned off at the Juniper Canyon trailhead. So all of this, never got to hike through here. And never got to see any of this. So it sure is beautiful. But coming up here in the next, I think the next, here I am. The next 5-10 minutes or so, we should be coming up on the Juniper Canyon. Ooh, to do some ninja moves here. Yeah, oh, ninja move too. Yeah, yeah, like a ninja, a retarded ninja. We see this a lot on the rocks. It's really cool. Now I was thinking probably from water freezing, sitting in that little pool and then cracking the rock and all the cracks extend out. It kind of makes it look like a butthole, but still, I mean, we see it quite a bit. And it's really neat. I really think it's freezing water that's cracked the rocks. All right. Coming up on, there she is, Juniper Canyon. Well, I've been hiking for a while now, coming downhill, all down that hill, way up there. Come all the way down there. And now we're starting to get out of the foresty vegetation, the firs and the pine trees that were up there. Whoop. And starting to come down into Juniper Canyon and see more desert kind of vegetation. Yeah, and Todd reached us. Look at what a cool place. That right there is Juniper Canyon. So now we're on the Dodson trail. Here, why don't you come under the shade with me? Ah, that's better. All right, so we're about a little over a mile in. We're headed to Fresno Creek. That's where we're gonna camp next. And then from there, it'll be off to Homer Wilson to get our next water. So far, I mean, there's like no shade out here. It's desolate. We got people wearing hoods. Some are frying, but it's really not too bad. It's real rocky. So sometimes it makes it so you can't travel super fast. But in all, I mean, it's been a great trail. And the views have been fantastic. Even the hiking company's pretty good.
Aww.
Alright. Oh, I want to show you guys something. I wanted to talk a little bit about the different vegetation. The cactus, a lot of people don't know, the big part is actually the stem, the needles, or the leaves. And then also, this is a churro plant. It's not quite ripe yet. As it starts to get more ripe, the needles will fall off and the cinnamon and sugar coating will start to form. Once it has a good cinnamon sugar coating, then it can be harvested and cooked. Just a little FYI for y'all. This right here is a century plant. It's a type of an agave.
Agave Americana.
Agave Americana. And it was named a century plant by the natives because it takes so long to mature. Anywhere from 30 to 40, sometimes even 50 years before they're fully matured. I know there's some kind of a drink the natives would make from it, but it's the fruit that comes off it is full of carbohydrate, so it was definitely a staple in their diets. Right, Todd?
That's right.
Man, it is dry, dry, dry around here. And every time you get a downhill, guess what? There's an uphill right after it. But a little bit ago, we had 2 miles left to go, which means that pretty soon we're gonna hear Todd say, 1 more mile.
A mile and a half right here.
Okay, 1.5 miles to go. So in half a mile, Todd's gonna say, 1 more mile. And I think I might cry. I'm so looking forward to hearing that. We've been hiking, right about 13 miles. So it's a long day. It's a lot of hard hiking, carrying a lot of water. But we are almost there. And my tent is gonna feel so nice to just lay down. Oh, I can't wait. 1.5 miles. Yes. Hey y'all, what's for dinner?
Cheeseburger.
What's cooking good looking? Is that what you're asking us?
Yeah, that's some pretty nice wallpaper you got in your kitchen there. All right, so here's the deal. There's times that you just do things, you're like, wow, this is why we backpack. And then there's days like today where you're like, why in the hell do I backpack? Today was hard, it was exposed, it was hot, it was just dry area. There were some pretty views above us, but man, was it ever hard. But we're here at camp now. We made it to Fresno Creek. We're getting our dinner ready, and then we are gonna sleep like we haven't slept in a million years. Why do we do this? But because we love it, and we'll come back and we'll do it again.
This is the view up towards the south rim. We were up there yesterday morning, and now we're all the way down here. Great campsites along the creek, plenty of water flowing. Cold last night, but we all survived.
What he said.
Okay.
Way up at the top of that, that's where we were the other night. So we hiked all the way down to here yesterday. And Todd acts like it's cold or something. He's all bundled up like an Eskimo. Get your stick out of my face. He's putting his stick in my face. Get your... Alright, first light. The sun isn't quite up yet, but we got enough daylight to start hiking, so here we go. Bye. Why do I always say bye?
Bye.
Like I'm talking to these people on the phone. I do it all the time. Coming up on sunrise over the elephant tusk, which is right there. But wow, what a beautiful place. So badass. So, trail's pretty overgrown here. Getting down these low areas where water can accumulate after rains. See these cairns along the trail. Those are trail markers. It's kind of a universal trail marker. Anywhere you go, you're gonna see those, but a lot of times the trail gets looking so bad, you start to wonder if you're on a trail. And right about that time, we'll see one of those cairns built off to the side. Now I'll tell you what, every part of this trail is a different kind of beauty. Oh, there's me. Hi. It's the cactus gauntlet. Oh yeah. Hug the left side of the trail. Look at the spines. Yikes. I already pulled one out of my knee from earlier. Ooh, not sure how well that's gonna work. So I got the sun behind me. So anyway, I haven't seen as much wildlife as I was expect. The first night, I saw 2 raccoons while I was sleeping. As soon as I put my light on them, they scurried off. Heard something big moving around last night, right at our camp. Peeked out. It was a wild Todd, so. And that, some birds. I haven't seen any kind of lizards or snakes. I've seen a lot of bear poop. So the bears are out here. Okay, question time. Do I ever get nervous out here on the trail? Sometimes. It's always unknowns. Hear something big moving around, don't know what it is. Not sure if you've lost the trail or you're still on it. All that kind of stuff, it tends to make you feel a little anxious. What is the orange thing on my shoulder? This is my inReach. It's a satellite communicator. It lets my friends track me while I'm on the trail. It also has an SOS button, so all I have to do is push that button, and I have called for help to the Global Rescue Network. Do I carry a gun when I'm out here? Mostly I'm asked that by people who don't know me too well, because I don't even go to the grocery store without carrying a gun. But I carry a little tiny, 380. It's a little pink thing. I've got some stuff wrapped around it because the holster was kind of, oh look, there's my bum. The holster was kind of rubbing my hip uncomfortably several hikes back, so I put that on there and I've just kind of left it. But yes, I carry a gun, and I do not keep it for the animal issues. Most animals that are dangerous out here, that little 380 ain't gonna do anything to them except piss them off. I carry a little air horn for animals. It's more effective than a gun. I carry the gun for people issues, especially in Arkansas. A lot of the places we backpack to also are accessible by road or just a short hike from the road. And sometimes you'll see people back in there who aren't backpackers. It's like some storm clouds starting to roll in. So I'm into that wash now. Apologize for the shaky video. So you see a cairn. Because there's no discernible trail. This is all just wash. Cairn. And if you look down there, got a cairn. And it's spelled weird. It's like C-A-I-R-N or something. And then some rocks stacked up with one pointing that way to tell you that this is the trail. And pretty much, this trails, it could be really, really easy to lose your way. Seriously, none of this looks like trail. But if you look straight ahead, there's a cairn up on that rock. Would you look at that view? Isn't that amazing? Right there, you can see the Mesa, Santa Elena Canyon, which is like right there. And then right there is Carousel Mountain. And right there is a churro plant that's way overripe. Oh, Todd just informed me that I forgot to show you mule ears. I had to walk a little further down for that. Okay. And then right there is the mule ears. Can you figure out why they call it the mule ears? Okay. You see right there? Where's my fingers? There's Todd. See him? There he is. Oh, I think he's videoing me. Hi, Todd. Alright, I got the perfect music for this section. Ready? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. Maybe I'll do something Irish. Yeah?
He slams another pint and steps into the loo. He gets into a fight, and the place is like a zoo. He was up at 6:30, packing boxes in a truck, delivering broken dreams to some unlucky The road is paved with shattered memories from his sordid past, but all he leaves
another question. What is that clunking noise? It's my water bottle I'm packing out. That was from where we cached water earlier. I'm getting tired of listening to it. Todd's ending point is Homer Wilson Ranch, where we're headed to, because that's where he started. So he's gonna take all our trash for us. Yay! Definitely looking forward to that. I have to carry around that stinky meal I didn't finish last night because I just didn't feel like eating anything. Strange though how I was fine with eating a Twix bar. It's just the healthy stuff. Yuck. Oh, look at Carousel Mountain. Isn't that cool? Well, I wasn't watching my Karens. Then I got to thinking, like, something's not right here. So I checked my GPS, and sure as hell, I missed the trail. Now, if you can see way back there is people on the trail, so I'm gonna bushwhack straight across and then get back on the trail. If I just keep walking straight over that hill, I should find the trail. So this kind of sucks. I hope I don't step on a rattler. Here I go, bye. All right, back on the trail. That ridge behind me is what I came over. The wash is on the other side of that. So, but now I'm back on. What I should have done is gone back and knocked over some of those half-assed Karens that I was following. I was gonna say, they're not very big Karens. You think they'd be more distinguished. They weren't real Karens. All right. I'm probably a little behind, so here I come. Bye. I made it. Homer Wilson Ranch. After my little adventure. Check it out. Homer Wilson Ranch was built in 1929 by, guess who? Homer Wilson. It was a goat and sheep ranch, and his family lived there until about 1945. He died suddenly in 1943, and the land had been deeded to the National Park Service. So, this was the front porch. It was originally screened in, and check out that awesome view of Carousel Mountain. Inside was a 2 bedrooms, a living room, and a kitchen. The roof is a dual construction with reed, cement, and tin, and these big posts held up the heavy roof. It kept things cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Outside here, this was the quarters where the ranch hands would live. So up here is our water cache, halfway up that hill. That's amazing how cool it is in here compared to outside. Anyway, now I'm gonna go walk up to the water cache, get my water. I'll take my pack off because I am not carrying that thing up there. You like that close up? Oh, look, there's Carrie. Looks like we didn't get back in time for Todd to pack out our empty water bottles for us. So I think we gave him a new trail name. We're gonna call him the Ghost. Anyway, we went up to the road just to double check that he did actually make it out of here. And because if his car was still up there, then there'd be a problem. While we were up there, we took all our trash up there with us. And I flagged down a car. And it was a lady. She stopped. And I was like, hey, we're backpacking this loop, and we have all these empty water containers. would you mind throwing them away from us? And she's like, yeah, sure, no problem. So we don't have to carry those clunky noisemakers anymore. Now we'll probably get attacked by a bear because we don't have all that noise. I'm all done eating lunch. Now we're going to get our packs back on. We got about 2 more miles to do. And then we're going to go through this beautiful area called the Red Rocks. There's just some amazing rock structures, so definitely going to show you guys pictures of that. But we're walking in this sandy stuff here that just, that's like walking on a beach uphill but carrying a gallon of water. How amazing this is. You got Erin over here with her parasol. I just love this place. How many times have I said that on this video? Is anybody keeping count? That's a cool Karen. Alright, so we are at camp now. It's dinner time. So I figure show y'all our camp. We ended up camping in this wash. There's no weather coming in. So we got nice clear blue skies. A little wisp of clouds right there. But no signs of any weather coming in. So there's Kathy's little setup. Nice. And then here's my little home away from home. Nice. We got Erin and Steven. A little REI thing. P-rag hanging from a tree. P-rags ward away the Texas Yetis. So I got some carbs. I've eaten macaroni and cheese rice tonight. That's gonna be good. And you know what I have for afterwards? Twix bars. I love Twix bars on the trail. It's such a great excuse to get to eat things that I ought not be eating. But come on. There's a reason why these things are so good. Looking at being on the trail at the same time today when it's light out but the sun's not up yet. So, alright y'all. Good night.
I'm just laughing. My outfit, your outfit. You two actually look somewhat normal.
Hey, we look awesome. See Kathy's outfit? Nice. See, she kind of looks like a Smurf. She's all color coordinated. I got my purple thing. Got my I Dream a Genie pants. Oh yeah. Okay, we started down there. Right down there. We came around that. Over here. Came all up through that. We've been zigzagging. Up this hill. Up this hill. Forever. It seems like we're racing daylight before we're trying to get up there before the sun hits us. But we have a great view of Santa Elena Canyon right there. Look how big my fingers are. I'm squishing Santa Elena Canyon. Squishing the canyon. All right, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? I'm pooping right now. And this, hey, don't laugh. My 12 YouTube subscribers are gonna know aren't gonna think I'm really pooping. Man, she ruined all my fun. All right, on the home stretch. We are officially off of the OML. So now we are on the Laguna Meadows Trail, which is a lot of downhill. So hope it doesn't get too vibrating as I go down steps. But we have another 4 miles to go, but it's all downhill, really nicely maintained trails, so you can make good speed as long as you're not trying to video.
Freedom. It's been so long, she thinks. The start of a fresh season. The road is paved with shattered memories from her sordid past. But all she needs is the stark reality that she needs a kick in the ass. Right. She needs a kick in the ass. That's right. And ain't it?
Okay, you see that saddle there? That's what we came over from the other side, all the way from the desert floor. And then we zigzag, 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 come over here, zigzag, zigzag. And now I'm zigzagging more. I am on my way to go get the car. Now I'm gonna bring it up to the trailhead, and that way everybody doesn't have to hike down to the amphitheater to get it. Really bad fire came through here. I don't remember the year, but man, this area has just grown back remarkably. You can still see remnants of the fire. I've been seeing it for the last few miles. There's little bits of stuff left over. But I mean, man, just look how this area has regrown. I don't remember what year it was, but it's so nice to see this area come back. Okay, I'm coming around another ridge. Am I gonna see the lodge? No! Guess what? I see a building. I don't know what it is. I think it's one of the cabins or something. But it's a building. It means I'm here. All right. The trail sign. There it is. All done. Outer mountain loop complete. Almost done. Let's see. I see Kathy's car. I'm almost there. I'm so ready to take this pack off. Yay! Kathy's car. Allow me to tell you how luxurious a car seat feels. So good. Finish the outer mountain loop. High five! Woohoo!
Woo!
Yes! Hey, look at this. Ready? Clean clothes, jeans, yeah, brushed hair, yeah. That's a good feeling. And we're done, and now it's time to go get some lunch. Yeah. Bye! Aaron said I had to say bye to you. Bye!